master blender for Westward.
Yeah, right. Yeah, glad to be here. Cool that we're part of the raffle now too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, a little bit on Westward real quick. We are an American single malt out of Portland, Oregon. Beer haven, where we are. Not really known for our whiskey, but I like to say that Westward is basically brewers making whiskey. That's our style, that's our approach to how we do this. It's all locally grown barley, long fermentation, double pot distilled. It is aged in new oak, so you get a lot of that full flavor, very kind of like hallmark American whiskey notes. But yeah, we've been around for 21 years. Definitely one of the OG American single malt makers for sure. And you know, we were part of the commission to help get those rules set in place that was actually ratified this year.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So. And anybody that's interested in that, look it up. It's a very new thing in American single malt, kind of giving it some of the backbone legally that like European single malts have.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we've got our classic, our original, our flagship whiskey, and then a stout cask as well. You've got the classic there.
Yeah, we've both got the classic right now.
Fantastic. Yeah, so this is our flagship. This is the whiskey that we've always made the whole time we've been a brand, and this really just sums up who we are, you know, as a company. We're using the ale yeast for fermentation, so you get all the nice like floral, fruit, and honey notes. Great vanilla baking spice from that barrel as well. And then, you know, we're aging in Portland, which is in the Rainy Valley, so nice and gentle, sort of natural year-round aging on this.
Yeah, so it gives you that kind of same aging character that you get in like Scotland or anything with nice like cloudy rainy climate. Exactly. It's not too hot and like making it super young and like turning it over too quickly. It gets some nice time.
Exactly. I mean, and that's, you know, it's another big part of why we make single malt, you know, up there, because of the climate.
Right.
You know, we're not hot like Kentucky, Tennessee.
Right.
So we're not looking to make a bourbon. You know, we've got barley in our own backyard, so single malt it was.
On the nose, you do get that big like floral fruity pop that you don't necessarily get with like a traditional single malt. Like I'm a Scotch guy, and it's more of a dark note on a lot of the noses for those. But this is really bright, and you're saying that the yeast that you guys use brings out those qualities. You can really catch it on.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, even the age, right? Like we don't have age statements, but for both of these, generally it's whiskey that's 5 to 7 years old that I'm blending together, and yeah, some of that, you know, 5, 6 year stuff keeps it bright.
Yeah.
It's really vivacious and robust.
Yeah.
Kind of jumping out of the glass. Absolutely.
Yeah. And on the palate, you're getting that good, big barley malty note that I'm a huge fan of. And we're coming into that season where it's going to be a great time to drink this once the clouds start rolling in. A little bit of that fall weather.
Absolutely, yeah. And you know, these are blended to be, you know, very approachable, very balanced.
Yeah.
They cocktail really well. I mean, they're obviously great meats, mostly ice as well, but yeah, they're great in the cocktail. You know, they're not too strong. They really play well.
Yeah,
in a lot of ways.
It's really nice, really easy to drink. A good balance of flavors. It's not too aggressive in one way or the other. This is like really approachable. You do get some of those like bourbon characters, like you get a little bit of that vanilla and spice. So if you're a bourbon drinker and trying to explore single malt for the first time, it's a really good place to jump into.
Yeah, this is how we lure bourbon drinkers into the single malt world for sure.
Yeah,
absolutely. Kind of best of both worlds.
Yeah, and I guess we're having a little bit of a technical issue, so these will be available on Friday if you didn't hear that in the beginning of our video. And we've got a Bear Creek cocktail giveaway that we're doing with Westward, and our drawing for this month is the Old Rip, which both of these bottles will qualify for. So, quick little recap, sorry for the technical issues. Grab a dump cup and we'll move over to the stout here.
Into the stout cast, for sure. Very cool. All right, so yeah, next up is the Westward Whiskey Stout Cask. So I mentioned before that we like beer, we are ex-brewers, we live in a brewing town. This is a way to sort of speak to that heritage and I guess keep one foot in that way of doing things. Stout cask. So this is basically like a barrel exchange program. So when I empty my whiskey barrels, I'll give those to brewers. Age the whiskey or the beer in them for that whiskey barrel like stout, which is super tasty. Then I get the barrel back. And because we're working with local breweries, you know, they come back right away. So these are wet fills. nice
Awesome.
layer of stout still inside that cask. So we put a 5-year into that barrel for about 12 to 14 months, sometimes 2 years.
Yeah.
It really just depends on what it's tasting like and how it's doing.
Yeah, and that's a fun part with these like craft distilleries and the partnerships that you can have, and then just like the latitude that you get in making your product as good as it can be. Like some of the like corporate turnaround might not let you do as nice of a product and a timeline.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the first time we ever did Scout Cask over 10 years ago was a brewery I used to work for.
Yeah.
Right? And so that was just a really quick exchange. Oh, you want a barrel? Yeah, we'll bring one right over. But, this to me, the stout's great in highlighting some of those darker, richer characteristics that you get in the original
definitely.
there.
Like this is a big like you get a good punch of chocolate, like I think I said kind of like a mocha espresso or something like that.
Absolutely.
When I tried it the other day when we were bringing it in, and it's a really good example of how these flavors can play well together. And it's another example of a great whiskey that's going to be awesome here in October, like September, October, November when the weather starts getting a little colder. This thing would like be something that I'd definitely jump to.
Oh, for sure. I mean, this is great in a lot of like classic whiskey cocktails.
Yeah.
Also, obviously, it's a Boilermaker. I mean, definitely, of course, a stout, obviously,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I mean, a lager also, pale ale. It's a great combination.
Like I would like winter old fashioned with this with a little cherry and chocolate would play amazing together.
Great. Now I'm thirsty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks everybody for watching. Thank you, Miles, so much for coming and seeing us
Thanks for having
and
me.
bringing these awesome whiskeys. Everybody come down and give them a shot. Cheers.